Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened tonight on Copa America 2024, day 12, where today we'll play the last games on Group C, where in the first game, Panama defeated 3-1 Bolivia, and with this victory, Panama qualify as a second place in the Group C and qualify to the knockout stage to the quarterfinals, and they made history because they, for first time, I think that this is the first time they compete in the Copa America. They qualify to the knockout stage, so congratulations because they are from the CONMEBOL side. And in the second game, Uruguay defeated 1-0 USA, and with this score, Uruguay won the group in the first place, qualified to the quarterfinals, and USA is eliminated. And to be honest, I'm very happy that USA was eliminated because they started to blaming and joking about the Mexico's elimination yesterday, and the USA has been saying that they have a better team than Mexico, better players, better talent, but they did the same. They were eliminated in the group stage, and this is great, to be honest. So let's talk about a little more about this game. Let's start with the Bolivia 1, Panama 3. About this game, was a very funny because remember that before this game, Bolivia was eliminated because they had 0 points. In the A, they finished winless. And they tried to win, but to be honest, they tried to give the best football, but to be honest, Panama was the best team. They played better than Bolivia, and they won the game. Panama started to play, starting winning when in the minus 22, Jose Fajardo scored the first goal of the game, and for Panama were leading the game 1-0 in the halftime. In the second half, Panama were leading the game. They had the game on the counter in the minus 69. Bruno Miranda scored the first goal from Bolivia inside the game, and in that moment, I remember with that score when Panama were tying 1-1 against Bolivia. USA was tying 0-0 against Uruguay, and with these two scores, in that moment, Panama was eliminated, and USA was qualified to the was being qualified to the quarterfinals, but 10 minutes later, Panama scored a second goal by Eduardo Guerrero, and they were leading 2-1, and they were qualifying. And in the stopping time, in the minus 90 plus 1, Cesar Yanis closed the game with the third goal from Panama. With this score, Panama qualified to the second round as a second place. And in the last game of the day, Uruguay defeated 1-0 USA. To be honest, before this game, I thought that because Uruguay had qualified to the knockout stage, and it was very weird that the Uruguay had lost the first place. I thought that Uruguay was going to play with an alternative team or the West player, but not. Bielsa, the Uruguay head coach, decided to put the starting players, the best player, and they dominated this game, to be honest. And USA suffered a lot because Uruguay was better team than USA. They were dominating the game, and they should have won. They should have won this game by 2 or 3 goal difference, but they couldn't. In the first half, the game was tied 0-0. In the second half, Uruguay was better team than the USA. Were in the minus 66. Matias Olivera scored the only goal from the game from Uruguay, and since that moment, Uruguay changed his tactic where they decide to defend and counter attack, and it's when USA had the control of the game. They tried to attack, but they didn't do any dangerous to the Uruguay's goalkeeper, and in the end, Uruguay won the game 1-0. They won the group, and they qualified to the quarterfinals, and USA was eliminated. And this is great because remember that USA has been blaming and has been joking about Mexico, but they did the same, right? They were eliminated in the group stage. So who finished the Group C? Uruguay, how I told you, was undefeated. They won the 3 games and they finished with 9 points. Panama, that is a surprise, qualified as a second place, where they got 6 points by 2 victories and 1 loss. Remember that the difference here was in the second match where Panama defeated USA 2-1. Remember that the typing point was that the USA played since the minute 17 with 1 less men. And the Panama took advantage of that and won that game, and that was the difference. USA finished in the third place with just 3 points. They just defeated Bolivia, And to be honest, how I told you, to be honest, USA had a lot of talent. They have better talent than Mexico because they have sent a lot of young players to Europe to try to get experience. But if you can analyze, not a lot of USA players are playing in the top teams, top European teams. So this can be the difference that they need to make that most US players need to play in top teams like Pulisic that is playing in AC Milan, and Bolivia finished winless in this tournament. So what's next? Tomorrow will we play the last two games of the group stage, where will we play the games of the group D, where in the first game, the two games will be playing the same schedule in the 20 o'clock Eastern time. The first game and the best game of the day, Brazil will play against Colombia and Levi's Stadium and Santa Clara, California. Remember that in this moment, Colombia is leading the group with 6 points, with 2 victories, and Brazil is in the second place with 4 points, with 1 win and 1 tie. Both teams are gonna to qualify to the next. Colombia is qualified to the knockout stage, to the quarterfinals, but they need to win this game or tie this game to qualify as a first place. And the most probably is that Brazil is qualified to the knockout stage. They just need to tie the game to qualify as a second place, but the Brazil need to win this game if they want to win this group. About this game, I think the Brazil have better talent, but I think the Colombia is playing better than Brazil. But to be honest, you can bet against Brazil because Brazil is the favorite in my opinion, alongside Argentina. So I think the Brazil is going to win this game by 1 goal difference. Brazil is going to qualify as a first place, and Colombia is going to qualify as a second place. And in the other game, Costa Rica will play against Paraguay on a Q2 Stadium on Austin, Texas. In this moment, Costa Rica have 1 point. Costa Rica needs to win this game by more than 3 goal difference to one more than 3 goal difference, and wait that Brazil lost its game against Colombia to qualify to the knockout stage. It looks very impossible, and the most probably they are eliminated, and Paraguay is eliminated because they have 0 points. About this game, I think that Paraguay is better team than Costa Rica, but I think that Costa Rica is playing better Paraguay, so I think that this game is going to finish in a tie, maybe 0-0 or 1-1, and both teams will be eliminated. So in this video I talk about what happened tonight in the Copa América 2024 day 12, where we played the last 2 games on the Group C, where Panama did a surprise, defeated 3-1. Well, not a surprise because they were better team than Bolivia. They defeated 3-1 Bolivia, and they qualified to the next round as a second place. And Uruguay didn't have any problem, defeating 1-0 USA, and Uruguay won the group, qualified to the quarterfinals, and USA was eliminated in the group stage like Mexico. So this is all for tonight. See you next video. Gibran.